One of the way the screenplay works so well is that there isn't a single line of dialogue or visual that isn't a setup or a payoff. Marty, sitting in the diner, is sitting next to his father, yet Marty puts his hand on his head exactly as his father puts his hand on his head. And you know immediately that's George, his father. Marty's mother, seemingly a depressed alcoholic in 1985, is suddenly a perky, promiscuous ray of light in 1955. His father, George McFly, who is bullied by Biff, as it turns out, is the same person that he was in 1955, still bullied by the teenage Biff. In the 4 scenes of Marty McFly before he goes to meet Doc Brown at the parking lot of the Twin Pines Mall, the screenplay has given us dozens of pieces of information that we as the audience don't know we are getting. Sure, there's the obvious stuff that there's a clock tower and lightning has struck the clock tower, but the principal calls Marty a slacker, even says that his father was a slacker. The band director calls Marty's music just too damn loud. And then, while Marty walks the street of his town with his girlfriend, we can see just how unsatisfied Marty is in his life. But that's not the only thing that's happening here. We're seeing the town mayor go by. We're seeing Marty on a skateboard, typical of somebody in 1985. We learn that Marty lives in Lyons Estates, a suburban development. And then when Marty walks in the door and sees that his father is essentially a loser nerd abused by his boss, and that his father doesn't have the ability to stand up for himself, while it's all meant to give us sympathy for Marty McFly, it's really planting seeds that will all come back later on. The scene sitting around the dining room table triggers what will ultimately become the romantic subplot of the story. We see it's a sad sack family sitting around the table. Marty's brother works at McDonald's. He has a homely older sister. His father's disconnected from the family. He has an Uncle Joey that's in prison. We see that there's a story as to how Marty McFly's parents met, and we also see that there's a story to how they knew they were in love at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance, where they kissed for the first time. 2 key things that ultimately become the driving factor for the subplot. When Marty accidentally causes the first one not to happen, his father getting hit by the car, and almost the second one doesn't happen, which is a kiss at the prom.